The way to figure out combined operations in matrices follows algebraic procedure. Check this example here in numerical solutions 2C problems. The problem provides two 3 by 3 matrices where we are to identify the value of element 3, 2 of the transform adjoint of the first matrix A multiplied by the transpose of the second matrix B. From the original matrix A, we are to take the cofactor Aij, then transpose it to have the adjoint. The transpose of matrix B, on the other hand, is just a step away. These two outputs are then multiplied, then we extract element 3, 2. Let's determine the cofactor of the first matrix. For element 1, 1, cover the first row and column. Then take the determinant of the minors, that is 2 times 1 less 3 times 0, which is 2. Solve for element 2, 1, covering row 2 and column 1. The determinant is negative 1 times 1 minus 3 times 3, which gives negative 10. For element 3, 1, cover row 3 and column 1. Then take the determinant from negative 1 times 0 less 2 times 3, resulting to negative 6. Now element 2, 1 covers row 1 and column 2 to get negative 3 times 1 less 2 times 0, or negative 3. At the middle, the cofactor of element 2, 2 is then 1 times 1 minus 2 times 3, giving negative 5. Down at element 3, 2, we multiply 1 and 0, then subtract negative 3 and 3, simplified as positive 9. Now with element 1, 3, cover row 1 and column 3, then multiply negative 3 with 3 minus 2 times 2, and that is negative 13. For element 2, 3, the minors 1 and 3 are multiplied, then subtract elements 2 times negative 1, having positive 5. The last element 3, 3 takes the minors 1 times 2, then deduct negative 3 times negative 1, or that is negative 1. To complete the cofactor, place the sign changes, starting with positive on element 1, 1. This concludes the cofactor of matrix A as shown. To take the adjoint of matrix A, we only need to interchange the rows and columns of the cofactor, thereby having adjoint of the matrix. Now for the other matrix B. We are only to take the transpose of this matrix, and that is by swapping rows and columns. Having the two transform matrices, we multiply them. And for this discussion, we use the intersection method. Multiply the pairs of elements, then add them up. For element 1, 1, we have 2 of 2 plus 10 of negative 1 plus negative 6 times 3. Element 2, 1 gets 3 times 2 plus negative 5 times negative 1 plus negative 9 times 3. To complete column 1, element 3, 1 has negative 13 times 2 plus negative 5 times negative 1 plus negative 1 times 3. For the next column, we start with 2 times 2 plus negative 10 times 1 plus negative 6 times negative 2. Next has 3 times 2 plus negative 5 times 1 plus negative 9 times negative 2. At the bottom is negative 13 times 2 plus negative 5 times 1 plus negative 1 times negative 2. For column 3, we take 2 times negative 3 plus 10 times 0 plus negative 6 times 1. This is followed with 3 times negative 3 plus negative 5 times 0 plus negative 9 times 1. Then lastly, there is negative 13 times negative 3 plus negative 5 times 0 plus negative 1 times 1. Simplify all of the expressions to have adjoint A times transpose of B as shown. And since we are to look for element 3, 2, the answer is negative 29. Let's consider the shorter solution. Having to look for element 3, 2 of adjoint A times transpose B, where the answer from the long solution is negative 29, we are to trace the pattern. Bear in mind that when we multiply matrices, we use the rows of the first matrix and the columns of the second matrix. Saying that we are looking for element 3, 2, we focus on the third row of adjoint A. But where does this third row of adjoint A come from? It is actually the third column of cofactor A. This means that we do not have to solve for all the other cofactors of matrix A, but only the elements of the third column. Now for the second matrix. To have element 3, 2, we need the second column of the transpose of B to be multiplied to A. This second column of the transpose of B is just the second row of the original matrix B. So having the simplified matrices, we then multiply pairs, and those are negative 13 times 2, plus negative 5 times 1, plus negative 1 times negative 2. And this results to negative 29, all in just a few steps.